Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So yes, this is the second episode. In the first episode we were cross-examining Frank Sawit, and unfortunately we don't have enough proof to indict him just yet, but in this episode we're going to try to bring him down because it's pretty obvious that he was the killer, the person who killed Larry's girlfriend. So anyway, if you want to see more Phoenix Wright, like the video. Definitely be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of my content. But anyway, let's continue the episode. So I need to get into my judge voice. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. The pursuit theme is so good. Everyone's surprised. Yeah, I meant Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away, not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Actually, I think I can. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. So if we look at everything, we have an attorney's badge, which obviously ain't gonna do much. An autopsy report, still won't do much. A statue, won't do much. A passport, and the blackout record, which we've already used. Well, if you look at the passport, the victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Everyone knows that when you're on foreign soil, the time zone changes, so that's obviously going to change the clock. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? And he's dead. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, it is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty. And there's confetti. Everyone's happy, except for Mr. Payne. And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. But while he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Solid grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And he kind of killed her. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. And not so much. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Yeah, that's gonna become a common joke, messing up Larry's name. Harry? Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent. That was, knowing the dev team, that was probably one of his early concept names, but yeah. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Wow, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Well, let's look at the evidence. We got an attorney's badge, Cindy's autopsy report, statue, passport, blackout record, an attorney's badge, and the autopsy report ain't gonna do much. Passport ain't gonna do anything. It's a statue. And it actually does prove something. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive. You weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where did you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here's done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." And I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end of episode 1. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Sisters. Oh boy. I'm good, thank you. So yeah, that was the first Turnabout. It's, in my opinion, a pretty good opening case for the game, let alone the series. Frank Salt was a pretty easy murderer to catch. He really wanted to I don't know what I'm going with this. Basically, Frank Salt was pretty easy to uncover. He was Mr. Payne was a pretty easy peasy lawyer prosecutor to beat. His arguments are pretty flimsy. He's pretty easy to take down. So was Frank Salt. All in all, is really good at showing what the game's about. So let's go on to Turnabout Sisters. Bring. Beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya. It's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick them up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Okay. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded, September the 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll be taking what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ew. Red, white, blue. And she's dead. September the 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. The chief must have gone home already. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Alright, move. Office. That smell. Blood! Sis. Someone's there. Oh! Neato. Chief? Chief! Chief! Hello, you person. Who are you? And there she goes. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief. So yes, this is also the, I think I said earlier how there's two parts to this game. The game plays out in two parts usually. It plays out in two parts, being investigations and trials. We just did a trial for Mr. Sawa, and this is what's called investigations. And for investigations, you basically look around crime scenes, find evidence, talk to people, show them evidence, uncover more things about the case that you can use in the upcoming trial. Sometimes I don't think too highly of the investigations. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like that it's pretty nice to have a breather from the trial, because usually it'll be the trial. Usually the way an episode will start is you'll have an investigation, then a trial, and then another investigation, and then a trial, and then if it wants to go on for a longer time, then you have another investigation and then a final trial. And sometimes the investigations feel like a pretty good way to understand what's going on in the case around you, or a pretty good way to find out more about like the evidence, and you find out what you need to use for the trial. And sometimes I don't like the investigations. I feel sometimes the investigations are a little too long-winded, kind of boring sometimes, but other than that, not much. So let's go examine. Click examine. We get our little crosshair thing right here, and we can use it to investigate the scene. So we can examine Mia. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. And whenever we discover or find out new things about evidence, it'll update it in the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. We got the glass shards. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Huh? A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? So yeah, that piece of paper is this little red thing over here. A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Receipt. Alright, we got the receipt in our court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. We'll find out what that girl was doing here. So we can go to move. We can move to the Fanco offices. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. So we have talk, examine, move, present. We go to quick talk. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark. And sis, she was already dead. You and the chief. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. So, that's all we got for now, so we can go to present. And we'll show the receipt. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Show her this, I guess. This was lying next to the chief. I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. About the thinker. The thinker. That was... Oh, sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Okay, I guess we move to the office. I think we use the phone here to call the police. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Yep. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Okay, so I guess we go move to the Fanco offices. And here come the police. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Gotten a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eh? This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. So yeah, that was Detective Dick Gumshoe. He's probably one of my favorite characters in the Ace Attorney series. Just, well, as we play the game, you're going to see why I actually like this dude so much. So, anyway, September 6th, 9 in the morning, detention center, blah, 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 blah. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Yeah, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. You think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's kind of mean. Come on now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... Oh, Jesus Christ, that yawn. I apologize for that. I know. So, I guess now we gotta talk to Maya. Alright, let's ask her. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Let's ask her about the day of the crime. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for her, for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one that Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it! Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Yeah. So, you say you have the conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo, added to the court record. And, day of the crime. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my... Is it the same thing? Yes, it is. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around... It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off, and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I needed to hear for now. And let's ask her about spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Faye family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Faye family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit, then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Huh? Say, what about your parents? I see. Yeah, touchy subject, Phoenix. Lay off. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. So, I think that's about it for this episode. I mean, first of all, we got Larry declared innocent, but then we jumped immediately to the second trial, and we find out that not only is Mia friggin' dead, but now her sister is being accused of murder, and we have to defend her, I believe. So, that's all. Her to accidentally hit my stop recording key. Anyway, that's all for today's episode. Definitely remember to drop the like, drop a like and on the like button, then destroy it. Remember, 50 million likes, which is not possible. I want to freaking kill myself. Anyway, that's all for today's episode. Next episode, we're going to be investigating more about Mia's murder, and we will be trying to find out who this lawyer is that Maya wants us to contact, and try to get to the bottom of who killed Mia. So that's all for today's episode. Definitely like for more Phoenix Wright, and subscribe if you want to stay updated on more episodes of this Let's Play. So that's all for me right now.